once in your life before you die. You ought to see a country where they don't speak in English and don't even want to.
That'll do, ladies. Thank you very much. Now we'll skip a few hours. Now, before we get on, I think we ought to have a little more information about the town. A kind of a scientific account, you might say. So I've invited Professor Willard of our state university to come here and kind of sketch in a few details of our past history. There he is now.
Am I late?
Right on time. May I introduce Professor Willard of our state university? Now, just a few brief words, Professor. Unfortunately, our time's limited.
Yes, let me see. Grover's Corners. Grover's Corners lies on the old Pliocene granite of the Appalachian Range. I might say that's some of the oldest land in the world. We're very proud of that around here. Some highly interesting fossils have been found. I might say unique fossils. 2 miles north of town in Silas Peckham's cow pasture. These may be seen in the museum of the university at any time. Well, that is, at any reasonable time. Shall I tell them about the meteorological conditions, the mean precipitation, etc.?
I'm afraid we won't have time for that, Professor. We might have a few words about the history of man here, though.
Oh, anthropological data.
Yes.
Let's see. Early Amerindian stock, Cotahatchee tribes. No evidences before the 10th century of this era. Now entirely disappeared. Possible traces in 3 families. Migration in the early 17th century of English brachiocephalic blue-eyed stock, and since then some Slav and Mediterranean.
And the population, Professor?
Within the town limits, 2,640. Oh, is that so? In that case, the population at the moment is 2,642. The postal districts bring in 507 more, making a total of 3,149. Mortality, birth rates, constant. By McPherson's gauge, 6.032.
Thank you very much, Professor. I'm sure we're all very much obliged to you.
Not at all, sir, not at all.
Come on.
Good day.
And now the social and political report. Oh, Editor Webb? Mr. Webb? Charlie Webb's the father of Wally and Emily. Emily's the smart girl with a good memory. You know, you saw her at breakfast. All right, Editor Webb, it's your turn now.
Well, I don't have to tell you that we run here by a board of selectmen. All males vote at the age of 21. Women vote indirect. Politically, we are 86% Republican, 12% Democrats, 4% Socialists. The rest indifferent. Religiously, we're 85% Protestants, 12% Catholics. Rest indifferent. Very ordinary town, if you ask me, but our young people here seem to like it well enough. Lots of them settle down right here to live, even after they've been away to college.
Now, is there anybody in the audience who'd like to ask Editor Webb any questions about our town?
Is there much drinking in Grover's Corners?
Well, ma'am, I wouldn't know what you'd call much. Saturday nights, the farmhands meet down at Ellery Greenwood's stable and holler some. We got 1 or 2 town drunks, but they're always having remorses every time an evangelist comes to town. No, I'd say that liquor wasn't a regular thing in the home here, except in the medicine chest. Right good for snake bites, you know, always was.
Mr. Webb.
Yes?
Mr. Webb, is there any culture or love of beauty in Grover's Corners?
Well, no, ma'am, not much. That is in the sense you mean. There's some girls that play the piano over at the high school commencement, but they ain't happy about it. No, there ain't much culture. Robinson Crusoe and the Bible and Handel's Largo, we all know that, and Whistler's Mother. That's about as far as we go.
Thank you very much, Mr. Webb.
Is there no one in town aware?
No, I'm sorry, but we haven't time for any more questions. We must be getting on with the picture.